Hey guys, Zell here, and welcome back to some more FGO. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this to pop up, so I didn't even get to hear the voices either. Leave it to us, this race is ours.
邪魔者は実弾で排除する。レースの基本だ。
Short but sweet. I wasn't expecting this to pop up right away, man. I guess because I finished the story, that's why. Ugh. Alright, Desert Beauty is fourth. Nobu and MHX are fifth. Mama Raiko, the prefect of public decency among Sonzong. Alas, again. Man, I really wanted to hear the voices too. But it popped up when I had the audio off. And wasn't recording. Dang it. Well, here's the next one. Third area, Rift Valley P. And that puts us at the halfway point. Each team has climbed a way forward, trying to take the lead. Still, this next area might be way less eventful than what we were used to now. What is this next area, you ask? Well, it's a garden. A what now? A garden is, well, it's basically a sort of natural straight trench between two faults. You're so smart, Marsh. And not at all. I just happen to know that because it was in a book I read when I was bored once, so... Super interesting, you two. But save the great geography lesson for when we go to commercial. All eyes on the live feed, please. Our racers all made it here at once. If I was to make a prediction, I'd say this is the most distinctly summerish area of the race. Oh, if it's a garden, then sure. I see our surroundings have changed yet again. This is a water environment, eh? However, this is more summerish. It should be a lot nicer to race here than the last area, so it'll be perfect for helping me blow off steam. Indeed, a place like this a great source of temptation. I smell a manner of forbidden things here. I must be more vigilant than ever. This looks to be the perfect spot to cool off after feeling the heat of re-entry. Now granted, I'm already feeling fairly cool after you shut us down when I got just a little bit greedy with our re-entry angle. I almost ended up a burnt Nobu Kababu. Each just be might be goddess class, but my driving technique is galaxy class level. I can handle anything she throws at us. Demon King of the Sixth Heaven. Sure. I'd like to see that. Now I see. Water must have come flowing into the garden to form something like a long straight river. That's right. So this stretch is gonna be a water race. So still no flying, but racers can swim or skim as they like. They can choose to use the water or ignore it completely and stick to land. I expect to see a lot of variety in this leg of the race. Of course, given how things have gone so far, I wouldn't be too surprised if someone comes along to mix things up. Drake? Please don't let it be Blackbeard. Amu, I did enjoy the patch and teeth of the volcano, but this cool water is not bad either. The sounds of nearby birds twittering their songs of love, the wind caressing us with gentle spray from the running water, the nameless grass gathered along the river's edge. What a peaceful picture this river paints. It truly is a beauty. Oh boy, it's Penth. How dare you? Isn't that? You called me beautiful, didn't you? I'll kill you. Nobody said anything of the sort. Now I can tell what you're thinking. It's written all over your faces. I will kill you for it. I've heard of self-consciousness, but this is freaking absurd. It's hard to be properly aware of things around you sometimes. This is way beyond excessive, but I guess that is kind of berserker-y. Well, she did suffer a great deal of trauma when she was still alive, so... Yeah, it's true. Nonetheless, I remember now. If I do not explain this part, there will have been no point in my signing the contract to be this land's guardian. Listen well, the most important element of your voyage along this river is beauty. Beauty? Is that so? I can't say I can fully understand why, but that makes it sound like a place made just for me. Be beautiful races in this area. The more beautiful you are, the faster you shall go. Truly. This place is evidently designed to confer some sort of supplementary effect to your speed in proportion with your beauty. Though I do not know if it has always been so, or if someone placed a special bounded field here for that purpose. Ishtar? Did you do this, Ishtar? Of course. It's the only part of the race with water, so I thought it deserved to have its own unique twist. Besides, I'm the goddess of beauty, and so it's pretty on brand, don't you think? I see. A unique twist, huh? Water and beauty go together like ambrosia and nectar, so I figured this could be a way to use the river to let the racers race faster. You've got all that lovely water right there, after all. It'd be a waste not to take advantage of it. I accept this position once I learned of this area's unique properties. So go forth and be beautiful racers. That is what I desire as well. Are you sure? Wouldn't it be a problem if we move too quickly? Not at all. The more beautiful you all are, the less beautiful I seem in comparison. You've got to be kidding me. Yep, definitely way too self-conscious. So if you only took this shot because you didn't want anyone calling you beautiful, does that mean you're not going to go out of your way to interfere in our race? Precisely, yes. Besides, there is nothing in my job description that obligates me to do so. While this is a most interesting idea for a race, there is one significant problem. There is nothing so difficult to judge as beauty. I agree. It's inherently subjective. So how exactly is our beauty going to be judged? Without a clearly defined standard, we won't have any basis on which to form a strategy. That doesn't seem like it would make for a very interesting battle. Well, even though I am clearly the epitome of beauty by any standard, this victory is already as good as mine anyway. Why you? I won't stand for that. Wayfarers are exceptionally beautiful just by virtue of being pharaohs. Our radiance lights up every room we walk into. That's just so natural state. Not to worry, I knew some sort of standard would be necessary to facilitate such a competition. Fortunately, I happened to find two people nearby who claimed they were both born to be beauty judges, so I brought them along. I shall have them assess each team's beauty. I'm told that one shall handle the races, while the other will be focused on their vehicles. First to judge our races were Mr. B, connoisseur of young girls. Blackbeard, no, I didn't want to see him in this summer event either. His catchphrase is Moe is forward compatibility of beauty. Therefore, the one who is the most beautiful is the one who is the most Moe, whatever that means. Yeah, that's right, it's me. You know you can't have a swimsuit event without me around. What are swimsuits in the areas they cover, if not the stuff of dreams? This kind of event only comes once a year, so I just gotta participate. Why wouldn't they bring me in for the second glorious year of the Swimsuits Festival? Oh no, the girl's smooth and bouncy bits are slipping out in a wardrobe malfunction. Worry not, for that too is a dream come true. Wrote that bit of dialogue myself. Feel free to use it in your fanfics, but credit me for it. What is it? How come everyone got so quiet? Oh, I get it. You want to hear about my dreams? Oh, alright. Since I'm such a fan favorite, I can't let everyone down, can I? Right, listen up, you see. Girls hide the bits they don't want you to see under their swimsuits, get it? That means that they don't hide is fair game for all the ogling your lonely heart desires. That's a free pass to enjoy the show. What kind of fool would you have to be to not take up on that sweet offer? So go on, take it all in. Everything that you're showing off, armpits, thighs, navels, armpits again. Here we go. Laudatum, Domus Illustris. Bye-bye. Yeah, wow! Oh, thank you. Armor, without you, I'd have been dead in an instant. Oh god, so he is wearing armor. His behavior is truly unacceptable. His very existence is unacceptable. I shall finish him off myself, and then I shall soak his remains in salt for a full week. Huh, now that's just uncalled for. Are you perhaps unaware of the tragic fate that awaits me? Man, whatever. Couldn't keep doing what I love doing if a bit of salt bothered me. We pirates do whatever we want and nothing else. Very well then. Oh wait, please. I was just kidding, sheesh. You'd think someone as sexy as you would know how to take a joke. I swear to my heart is as pure as Miss Helena's chest is flat. Why did you say that? Here, now I am but Mr. B, a faithful judge. Or rather, to be precise, I'm just a robot that was made specifically to serve that role. Beep boop. I'd have thought the whole metal body thing would tip you off. Oh, a robot you say? Beauty standards may be inherently subjective, but the boss still wanted someone to evaluate the races as calmly and impartially as possible. So the bots decided to use a machine, and to copy over the personality of someone well suited to be such a judge into it. Given my finely honed taste and opinions about beauty, I may offend you with my statements at times. But I hope you will overlook that, as it is merely a recreation of the original model's rudeness. After all, there's nothing more pointless than getting angry at a machine, is there? If he really is a robot, I'll have to turn him into a self-checkout machine later. Or just blow him up. Next is the vehicle judge. Her catchphrase is I delegated the rest of my work to my municipal staff. I'm sure they won't mind a little extra. Most of my work to the staff, Da Vinci? I delegated the rest of my work to my most dependable staff. That literally sounds like Da Vinci. Yep, it is. Good day, servants I've never met before. My name is Masquerade Count. There is no one better suited to judging beautiful gadgets than yours truly. Oh, and in case you were wondering, I'm wearing this mask to be respectful of our entrance. After all, it wouldn't be fair if a judge was more beautiful than those she was judging, would it? You are nowhere in any way more beautiful than any of the girls there. I'll probably just take some people off. I see she's finally shown her true colors. Well, at least his family isn't going like this. Come to think of it, she didn't only mention backing us up until her turn rolled around, didn't she? Now I see what she meant by that. And so, these are the two judges who will be evaluating your beauty. If you wish to race faster than your opponents, you will need to demonstrate your beauty to them. That's right. So don't be shy about putting it all out there. I do mean all. So you know, I'm very strict when it comes to judging industrial design, form factor, how cool it looks in motion, functional design, overall balance. My standards are molten. Okay, let's see if I can actually say this word. My standards are all multitudinous, Google Translate, please. Let's see here. Google Translate. Come on. Actually load, please. Google Translate. English. Come on, man. Come on. Switch. There. multi... I need it all to keep on paying attention to see how the hell I spell this. There it is. How do you say this?
Multitudinous.
Multitudinous. My standards are multitudinous and comprehensive, so if you want to meet them, you'll need to demonstrate every aspect of your craft's potential. I can't believe I actually had to look up Google Translate to say a word. That ridiculous word. Essentially, I want to see something that will make my inventor's soul sing, though I will grant you that is a pretty tall order. Yikes, what an unpleasant person that Count is. I wonder who it could be under that mask. Aggie, King David, maybe even King Ozymandias. I could see that. I can't. No, you can't. You really have no idea who that is. You can't be farther off the mark if you tried. Enough. Now that you understand what this race entails, I shall say one more last thing. If I am left to my own devices, I am cursed to grow more beautiful at a moment's notice. Oh, you're cursed too, huh? Guess there's nothing for it then. That's what I thought. She couldn't be any more absurdly self-conscious. So be as beautiful as you can and be quick about it. I'll pursue you as the particulars of my job require, but I will not interfere. Your advice is noted, but unneeded. I am already the ultimate beauty, and I will still have limitless room to grow further. This race is all but a foregone conclusion. What you seek is for someone else to be more beautiful than you. Then sit back and watch me race, secure in the knowledge that you are witnessing a zenith of beauty you can never hope to reach. Alright. Multitudinous, multitudinous, multitudinous. I have never heard that word before in my life. There you have it. The third area is a riverside stage where beauty is the key to victory. You really don't want to lose this stage, ladies. Just imagine a cool spray of water glistening in the air, blood and sweat flying off the racers as they vie for the top spot, piles and piles of money rolling in from satisfied customers. What could be better? These women are putting their pride on the line for this race, and I can't wait to see how it turns out. Please don't ever put another word like that in front of me. I can say most long words. Hell, I can say some Japanese words that are long. I can't say that to save my life unless I literally hear it. I'll take those. Thank you very much. Okay. Exchange ticket. Wait, what? They changed? Oh, crap. Guess I'm getting some deadly poisonous needles now. Oh, it's August. That's why. It's now August 1st. Okay. Take the QP, the homunculus babies, void dust. Ooh, 5 of the wines. Take the QP. Oh, I didn't take the rewards from last time. Crap. That would have been bad. Okay. Now that I've done that, shop. Exchange mana prisms. Here we are. 5 more summon tickets. Thank you very much. 29. Okay, so wait, how much more of the race do we have? We are literally starting now at the very beginning, and we have all the way till over here. I mean, that's a long-ish race. So who's currently in first? 960, 962. Oh, wow. Wait, what? No freaking way. Zoom in. You're serious? Right now, Mama Raiko is in the lead. Mama Raiko and Sanzong. The Prefect of Public Decency and Monk Sanzong are currently in the lead. Not by much, but let's see if they can actually come out on top and be a second or a third. Okay, let's start off with the Leisure Drive. We now need Lancers and Archers. So let's bring in Ishtar. We have my Lancer. And swap Fran out with Artoria Archer, and let's do this. Oh, we're fighting some crabs, are we? Whatever the starfishes are. Wait, what? Beauty is akin to arts? Was that a craft essence someone had in here? Whatever. It might have been a craft essence, I'm not entirely sure. But hey, this is at least leagues better than consistently taking damage from the dang volcano. That was just ridiculous. No one needed to see that. Who knows, maybe... I'm about to say maybe by the end Issa will have her full level phantasm. Nope. I don't see her ability even at level 10 getting her 70. You can try it though. Almost. But if only she had one more card. She probably would have been able to hit it then. Oh man. I didn't like fighting the crabs in the first one. I can only imagine like how hard the final enemy is actually going to be. Were all the enemies last time the same? What, right? So yeah, it might be one of the giant crabs. Good job, everyone. I'll take those. I love the voice acting, I really do. I'm gonna miss it when it's gone. Oh, would you look at that? Mama Raiko has actually taken the lead now. Wait, 958? Holy! Huh. This is really interesting. Artoria and Artoria Alter and Nero might actually not come in first. I mean, there's still a lot of the race left. The people who love Artoria Alter and Nero and want them to win again will probably blow all of their octane fuel in their apples just to push it. They might. I won't be one of those people. I will be using my octanes on them, of course. But who knows? It's anyone's game. Then I'm assuming halfway is when we get that quest to finish up the zone. Then we just race to the end. All right. So I'll see you guys once we are on the next quest. It is now time for the highlights. And I'm not looking forward to who actually won. Yeah, as you can see, Mama Raiko and Sansang went first. Ah, jeez. I ended up grinding for Saber and Rider experience cards again, so I didn't do anything last time with my last bit of AP. Alright, I've got all the data I need. Let's get to judging these vehicles. Oh yeah. First up, Red Venus. I haven't the foggiest notion of who created this craft, but whoever it was, they must surely be a brilliant and exquisitely beautiful genius inventor. What's more, she must also be exceptionally generous and open-minded to accept such an impossible request from these two tyrants. At any rate, the resulting vehicle is truly wondrous, the pinnacle of functional design, where any artifice unnecessary in the pursuit of speed has been skillfully stripped away. You know, if she chooses her own vehicle that she created, That'd be kind of cheating, right? And still, its form remains astonishingly stylish. It is as though it is very the culmination of the entire history of mankind's attempts to build the fastest possible car. Truly, this streamlined machine with its beautiful functional design embodies the aphorism, simple is best. I awarded 10 out of 10. Oh my gosh, you would have own car 10 out of 10. Next, we have Kumada Wheel and Thunderdome. What a lovely surprise to see Helena's old-fashioned Kumada Wheel repurposed into this futuristic avant-garde design. And then we have its accompanying monster car. Bringing the question of what sort of current it uses aside, this mechanism that transforms vast amounts of electricity output into repulsive force may be a little on the overcompensatory side. But it is clearly the result of the two men assisting her putting all of their pride into their work. Indeed, sheer muscle can be beautiful. And the fact that such opposing views came together to create this single machine is beautiful in its own right. I won this team 10 out of 10. Oh god, it's gonna be 10 out of 10 for everyone, right? I didn't even notice, but they actually on the other sidecar. Demon King of the V67. While it does seem a little worse for wear after getting blasted out of a volcano right into the stratosphere, its form itself is still the stuff of truly amazing dreams. There is something to be said for its pilots, while nature making itself so plainly evident. Now, this vehicle does exhibit some fundamental aerodynamic design flaws when driving across the ground. Those don't really matter. What matters is how beautifully it embodies the concept of wanting to blast off to anywhere besides here. Only a true connoisseur can appreciate a machine dedicated to such a single-minded purpose, so as one such connoisseur, I give it 10 out of 10. Of course you do. I can already see where this is going. Oh. I didn't even get a full close-up before. Huh. Okay. Pharaoh Legend is patterned after the Scarab Beetle. This vehicle's form skillfully captures the venerable representation of the sun god Khepri. And this team's assistant has also added a low-key Arabian motif to the vehicle's decoration. The result is a positively exquisite unified design. Collaborations are a lot harder to pull off than people think, you know. So taking that into account, I think it deserves 10 out of 10. Friendship is beautiful in its own right. Oh, jeez. Hey, fun. Here we have Babbage Locomotive Farm. In a word, I find it fascinating. I'm told that Professor M's calculations played a large part in its design, but I think they could have asked another brilliant genius inventor and gotten the same calculations personally. Next time I'd encourage them to go that way instead of relying on a shady professor types, but I'll give them a pass on that for now. Regardless, the out-of-the-box idea to turn Charles Babbage into a vehicle is itself a thing of beauty. As a fan of spectacle steampunk giant robots, I'm giving them 10 out of 10. There's no way the horses can be 10 out of 10, right? Finally, we have Kyogoku and Balong. While it would be easy to point out that they're horses, not vehicles, there is no denying their stunningly beautiful coats, long soft manes, and the kindest eyes you'll ever see in any creature. Truly, wild animals have a very uniquely divine beauty all of their own. Humans can and do make beautiful art, but even that can't compare to the work of God's own hand, well, except me, of course. Even God himself would be jealous of the stuff I come up with. At any rate, these two horses are absolutely two of the most beautiful creatures you'll ever see. As such, they really deserve nothing less than 10 out of 10. Also, I really don't want to get on Raiko's bad side. I'd understand that. Still, there's no winner for the vehicles. It's a tie. Ah, that was fun. Yes, I know. Every team ended up with the same 10 out of 10 score, right? Nothing I can do about that. That's how it goes when you try to evaluate art. You gotta give credit where it's due. You can't just start ranking works of art against each other from best to worst. All you can really do is be honest about whether it's evoked a sense of beauty. At least that's how I believe art ought to be appreciated. For artists, it doesn't matter what your station in life is, what sort of principles you hold, or even if you're just a kid throwing something together. To try and pretend otherwise would be a crime against the very concept of beauty. That's why it's impossible to force art into a hierarchy of better or worse. Take the first time I saw Mikey's statue of David, for example. Alright, I'm the masquerade accounts right now. Just forget you heard that. Anyway, to give my general appraisal, every vehicle here is spectacular, each one uniquely special in its own way. Thanks to them, I won't be lacking in inspiration for a good long while. In fact, I can feel an unprecedented invention just waiting for me to create it already taking shape in my mind. I think I'll go with the motorboat that runs on land. I might have picked the wrong person for the job. Oh. You think? We are getting nowhere like this. I cannot believe she failed to see how easy it is to clean this vehicle. This calls for drastic measures. We shall dive into the river and I shall let the water that sprays forth highlight my beauty even further. I can't wait. Don't worry. I don't have any hang-ups when it comes to rankings. This beauty contest is just getting started. Sure. Although I think it's already over, to be honest. There we are. Now we're fighting some random person. Let's go, Ryder. Well, I just need a caster. Summer right here. Let's do this thing. Go on then. Robot Beauty Judge, feature eyes on this. My swimsuit did form its beauty, the manifestation of Venus herself. This is how I look even without doing anything special. It is merely the glorious radiance inherent to me. Hero, it doesn't matter what you look like. He only likes the Mary Reed-esque type girls. Just saying. A professional truly dedicated to a job will naturally shine with her inner beauty. Furthermore, I use Merlin's What's It to include a system in our vehicle that exudes floral fragrances. This matches ours. Wait, what? She used something from Merlin? Huh. There we go. I can't say I see much difference from usual. I mean, it's good and all, but I'm not seeing anything surprising here. Nothing I couldn't really imagine. I guess I'd say you're both decently cute. What? Have you lost your mind? How could you see this as saying anything less than perfection itself? Beauty, huh? I do want to believe that as a pharaoh and incarnation of Horus, I am already truly beautiful on my own merits. But in order to win this battle, I'll need to go further. Do you have something in mind? Of course, in fact, it's something with which you should already be familiar. A stark minimalist structure that includes only what is necessary and no more. A smooth form that practically bakes to be touched. Eyes to pierce your very soul. Yes, this is the form that unites all those aspects. The true face of beauty. Midget. What's more, this streamlined form is inherently aerodynamic, which will give us yet another boost to our speed. A perfect two-bird, one-stone plan. Behold, even as I speak, we are quickly. It seems we are quickly slowing down. Why? I don't understand. You actually have to ask. How could it not be obvious? This is no good. No good! Exposure may not be the end-all, be-all, but it's still one of the best weapons any beauty contestant could have. And here you are, throwing it away. Don't show yourself again until you got a much more risque outfit. Even your normal clothing shows off more skin than that sad excuse for a swimsuit. You strike such a low blow. I could have conceivably given you a few points if you were at least wearing a bikini. Oh, but that doesn't mean you should try to take shortcuts with a little wardrobe malfunction. It's not seeing the nips itself, but the idea that we might get a little nip slip that's so tantalizing. Oh god. That dream, that hope for an uncertain future is what I wish to award beauty points to. And yet I could also end up easily giving full points for nip slip when a slipper is profoundly embarrassed about it. Truly, the adult world doesn't play fair. Incidentally, there's another reason why I might give points for a bikini. Namely that I can now create polka dots in my mind's eye, thanks to intensive training, yes. I know how god tier that sounds. I don't know what you're talking about, but I do know there's something supremely creepy about you. I'm used to dealing with the frigid temperatures at Underworld, and you still send shivers up my spine. This team is hopeless. Completely hopeless. Go on, get out of here. Open the canopy. Now that all eyes are upon us, this is our chance. I'll use this watery stage to put on a fiery performance. Oh, but before I do that, I better change into my stage outfit. Oh yeah. Don't let the wind pressure blow you away. Demon King of the Sixth Heaven. But if you do get blown away, make sure you fall into at least one saber and take them out with you. Hey, well, but keep in mind that you would be the closest target in that case. Anyway, now that I'm done changing, open the canopy. My new campaign is about to begin. What a lovely river breeze. Now behold the rocking swimsuited figure of the Demon King of the Sixth Heaven in the waves. Nobunaga in the house. I'm showing up plenty of skin and working up a healthy sweat, right? You can't take your eyes off me, right? This is the Nobu's Wabi Wabi Saviness at work. I can't say I care for your blatant shamelessness. You've got such a healthy attitude that's not really hitting that Moe strike zone, you know? You're more badass than babelicious. I think I would have preferred Okito or Cha-Cha instead. Change, please. Oh, You say Okito, but you would have preferred Cha-Cha, wouldn't you? I don't think this guy even knows what wabi-sabi is. I don't get it. How do we go fast here? I'm afraid that such quandaries lacking the clear parameters have never been my forte. This is no exception. Haha, leave this to me. We may both be skilled mathematicians, but as innately approachable academic who is also popular amongst middle-aged women, I am perfectly suited to understanding how this demographic feels about. Never mind that, Papa. Just do it. At once, my little lady. First, we make a little tweak to your spirit origin here. Don't worry, honey. It's alright, just leave everything to Papa. Now then, Mr. Babbage, go ahead and open up so that everyone can see her. Feel free to reduce your speed temporarily if you must. Understood. How's this? Alright, we're good to go. Stand up, my darling daughter. He reduced her to bandages as a swimsuit now. Oh, what the heck? This is new. Very new. I always thought Fern had potential, but since she's a berserker and all, I was scared of getting too close. But then she became more approachable as a saber. Now she's wearing bandages for a bra. It's shoddy craftsmanship that offers no protection whatsoever and is inherently risky and risque. But I can't help but love the sheer helplessness of this outfit. All this is to say, all of my yes. If I had to flip my yes and no pillow on this subject, it would land with a resounding yes. At last, my restraining order has been lifted. I'm coming for you, Fran! Fran! Rats. Now that I've judged her to be Moe, she's moving so fast I can't catch up. So fast? Hooray! Fortunately for you, I admit that our speed has improved. If it hadn't, I would have thrown you headfirst into that walking pile of scrap metal. Just look at what you've reduced Victor's girl to. It's just a swimsuit, remember. It's cute. She seems to be happy with it. And you said that our speed has improved. I don't think I've done anything to apologize for. Stop, no fighting. Come on, let's go. Understood. Okay. Beauty, huh? Of course, I know that our vehicle can travel over water too. But I don't know how else to go about this. Traveling over water, eh? Don't tell me you're still struggling, great hairy buffoon. As a true genius, how do you arrive at the answer from those words alone? No, a true genius is one who immediately presents the answer without beating around the bush. In this case, the answer is that this is a subjective beauty evaluation. Then allow me, a true alternating current genius, to simplify and identify the answer even more clearly. In essence, the logical thing to do here is to play to the judge's taste. Would you guys stop speaking and turn like that? It makes it impossible to understand what exactly do we need to do. Could we ask you to change your model for a short while? I can understand how you might be reluctant to do so. But the truth is, this is the answer. What's more, we already know how good it is thanks to last year. Mizugi! A school swimsuit! Is this what you're talking about? I think this is what I wore last year. Ugh, taking damage. Now that's what I'm talking about. Kill me now! My excitement is officially peaked. I applaud your skillful efforts in pinpointing my precise tastes. You have truly outdone yourselves. Tch, I could have made a killing with geniuses like you on my ship. That's right. This swimsuit is so exciting it even brings out my inner pirate. It's nothing less than a platonic ideal. I know I stressed the importance of exposure earlier, but this is the exception to the rule. Too cliche, too ordinary. It's not coming a mile away. Everyone agrees those are the best parts. That's why I'm proud to stand up and say this loud. I've said it before and I'll say it again. School swimsuits best swimsuits. Specifically, the way its navy blue turns even darker and sticks to the skin when it gets wet. Truly a mark of high society, though I'm open to alternative views on this subject. I'm getting goosebumps. If he'd been on the track, I might have run him over. You can still run him over, you know. Easy there, Helena. Keep it cool. You can't let this speed boost go to waste now. You two have a lot to answer for later. For now, though, we need to focus on the race. Let's go. Oh my, telling young women to take off their clothes, expose themselves, nip slips. I will not stand for it. I forbid it. He may be a metal demon trying to tempt people at the very path of decency that I pledged to defend. The one who kept interrupting the Buddha as he was trying to meditate, huh? That's a seriously bad dude. If this robot is being possessed by such a wicked spirit, we may have to do something about it. Let's teach it a lesson it won't soon forget. Eh, don't look at me like that. You two are scaring me. You're both very pretty and all, but bigger isn't always better. If only support your level of exposure, though. Okay, now that they've slowed down, I'll take advantage of this chance to put some distance between us and check out more of Fran and Helen. Huh. Oh, you're approaching me. Wait. Why? Everyone's here to beat you down. You've got a lot of nerve. So lack of exposure is no longer a problem all of a sudden. Double standards, match. Wait. Have you forgotten? I'm just a robot that's been programmed to be a beauty judge. Yelling at me or hitting me won't solve any. Nonetheless, as women who have had their beauty dissed, you have every right to pound the circuits out of you. Prepare yourself. I mean, seriously, did he really not see this coming at all? Beauty offered to a goddess. But seriously though, did he really not see any of this possibly happening at all? Like, he should know by now that he should not mess with women in that regard. Let alone changing his standards after he's already judged the other contestants. Like, what the hell, man? Man, am I glad I had an archer in my party right now. Oh, what do you know? Speaking of archer, I have a lancer.
楽しみロックオン
Alright, we need to get some crit stars going. Tamamo didn't only had one ability anyway. Perfectly fine. Alright, good.
裏打ち
Good
はしませ
attack.
んまさにサマーバケーションルールは
Again.
ちょっと
I love that all three of them can increase their attacks. Alright, so take out that one, take out that one, and then do 100% crit on Mr. B.
えいそこだ
Tamamo! Now is the time for you to actually get some cards going.
優雅に決めましたなそのようにアバンチャウル
Exhibit. Yes, thank you, Alter. Huh? He's out of his suit. So he was here. So he actually was here. He says that he was just a robot that had his consciousness, but I figured he was actually in the suit itself. Because I mean, come on, Blackbeard would not miss an opportunity to reappear in another summer event. So he wouldn't let a robot do the job. He would go inside and pretend to be a robot. Alright, look at that. Tamamo just chunned Blackbeard of all people. I didn't think that would actually work.
胸のあやさん遠慮はしませんとも参ります
So that makes me kind of want my assassins, but it's perfectly fine because look at that. Tokunachi Nicole got his love parasol.
あやさ
Bye bye,
ん言いながらは聞きま
Blackbeard.
せんよ浮気移りで
Get the absolute
お
hell
見通し
out of the summer event.
色気が超いいっしゃたまにはこういう催しもいいものですね
So next is possibly going to be Penth that we have to fight. Watch him before he disappears. He calls Penth beautiful. Then that just sends her into a rage that we have to calm her down. Ugh. I knew it. He was inside all along. I mean, it was kind of obvious, right? He wouldn't miss this chance. We all knew it all along. Bazaka and Archer. Well, this kind of sucks. I mean, we already have Saber Franz, so might as well test out Helena, right? It would seem the competition is here now, between two teams. Ha! This is our chance, Babbage. It is time to surpass your limits. Steam pressure at maximum. Maintaining full speed. No, I can accelerate further. If any parts get damaged, I'll just repair them later. Forward. I'll do my best. What? Hurry up and change your inferior alter whatnot to direct current already. You half-wit. We need more electricity. You got it backwards, Furball. Hurry and plug your brutish direct current into the inverter. Then it can finally be useful for once. I don't fully get what's going on, but I love how flashy all this lightning is. I can already feel my stress melting away. Let's really kick this baby into gear. Oh? Just give up and admit it. My daughter is more beautiful. No, Miss Blavatsky is. She appeals directly to the enthusiast crowd. And you think it's from made from bandages, doesn't? Listen to yourself. If our beauty is being evaluated, it's only right to take the beauty of this lightning into account as well. Lightning once belonged to exclusively the gods, and now it is we who can control it. What could be more beautiful? Hold it. Who is that up ahead? Penth? Huh, swimming really does make for good training. I was so caught up in swimming I didn't realize I had reached the end of the course. That just goes to show what a warrior can do when she... I see. So that's how it is. How sad. I suppose I truly am cursed to grow more beautiful. Don't believe that is it. It is more likely that while we slowed down to fight amongst ourselves, you're the only one who maintains a steady pace. No, this will not stand. I swear this will not stand. Achilles! Start to overdo it again. I will not allow anyone to tell me I'm beautiful ever again. As such, I must not be the first to reach the goal. Looks like she's trying to drag us back to the starting line by force. We can't go back now. I'll defeat her. Alright, start climbing full surfaces, huh? Really? Come on, man! Tamamo! Where are all your freaking cards? She needs you more than ever to attack. Helena has a Gatling gun. Oh, damn. I didn't know that. Oh, shit. Now you decide to show up with two. Probably won't kill it, but might as well try, right? Oh, just barely. Ah, that one's almost dead. You know, it's so nice now the Blackbeard's gone. Nobody needed him in this event. We really truly didn't. I'm not gonna miss somehow quit not taking that out. Just use a wheel to crush into it. That's trash. Fatal battle is Queen of Abs. I mean, she truly is, right? Okay. Increase our damage. Let's go, Brave Chain. Come on, Squirtordia, you can do it. Oh, come on. Yes! There goes her entire break bar. Oh shit, now she gets it. Increase NP gains for all allies. Ah, that's a nothing. Alright, Tamamo! You can't do that, right? Select charm for one enemy. Okay, it doesn't specifically say male. Okay, that works out. She's got 2 defense down. Tamamo, I believe in you. Take out the Queen of Abs. Hell yeah, look at that crit. She got that crit down, but she still crit. Now do this, and this. Bye-bye. Okay. That is the 3rd race. We're going into the 4th. And is the 4th the final race? Because there's a second half to this, right? The first half is the race, the second half is taking out the enemy that came out finally. I think. That should make her happy. Being defeated by the 2 most beautiful girls here. So tired. I wish I could let you rest, my dear, but I'm afraid we don't seem to have that luxury. The other teams have closed the gap while we were fighting her. We must make one last push if we are to come out victorious in this area. Are you up to it? I'll do my best. What a good girl you are. I couldn't agree more. Incidentally, I don't suppose you could also give your papa a little back massage after he spent all that time working or hunched over. Sure, hang on. Huh, electrotherapy. Wait, slow it down. Even at its lowest setting, isn't that to D-rank? Gah! Rest in peace. What about you two? I could use a shoulder massage if you don't mind. Leave it to me. This ACAC electrotherapy apparatus will cure any sorts of shoulder stiffness. Alright, who came out on top? It was somehow Mamoraiko, Sanzong, and the horses, right? And somehow they beat. Either this course is shorter?
当然です。空気を守る私は誰よりも早くあらねばなりません。
This course has to be shorter, right? Because that was the shortest amount of time to finish a race I've seen yet. The first one was 34, the other one was what, 31?
そうなの?
I mean, hey, at least I get to hear their voices again.
そうです。
This makes no sense right here. How the hell did Nobu and MHX come in second? And of course, Nero and Tori Alter, at least one of the three that came out on top. Meanwhile, everyone else is just losing. I know the race is most likely just to get the items, but I still would have just liked Tori Alter and Nero to win all of them. I would have been fine with that. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm biased on who I like in this race. Alright, we got 5 mystical spine fluids, dragon reverse scales, and diddly poisonous needles. Thank you. Now, what the absolute hell is this? And yeah, this is the final race, right? Because we just have to go around or through these plot mounds. And there's the final goal right there. Which means if this is the case, we should be getting the second banner soon, right? Unless the second banner doesn't pop up until halfway through. And that means 11 days. So once we have 11 days left, we should be able to get it if it's halfway. 4th area Valley. I'd say that that valley is more of a C, maybe D, possibly even E. Ah, that was a lot of fun. It's nice to leave the office now and then. I see you already back to Caldea now. Triple is done, Count. Count, whatever are you talking about? If you mean a noble with a body as perfect as my own, who I just happened to hear about through the grapevine, I'm sure I know nothing of her identity. I also have no idea why my staff here is glaring at me. Sorry everyone, I'll make it up to you starting now. If I had been there when you up and disappeared, and had to cover for you while you were gone, I'd probably be glaring at you too. Well, since Holmes is here, I knew things would be alright regardless. Can't we all just lighten up a bit? Oh. At any rate, we're near the end of the race. It kind of feels like it's going by really quickly, but also really slowly at the same time. It will be kind of sad to see it end. I can't wait to see who wins. Me neither, Senpai. We both know how hard each team is trying. Okay, now hold on. Is it time accumulated that shows who won? Because if Nero and Tori Alter can get a really good time, then adding up all of their times should make them come out on top, first place, even though they got third. So yeah, as long as they don't come in 6th place this next race, they should ultimately be first place victors. Maybe. I wish there was some way for everyone to win, but I know that's not possible. Of course not. Competition is cruel and unforgiving. Some come out of it happy and the rest sad. That's just the way of the world. I'm the goddess of war. I certainly couldn't stand to see something so sappy as everyone holding hands and crossing the finish line together. But don't worry, as long as the winner and the losers are all equally satisfied and have an equally rough time getting there, it's all fair and square. I'm hoping they keep coughing up blood and cursing each other's names right up to the end. Bo, did you like what Ishtar just said? Okay then, let's start the commentary for the final areas. This is it, the 4th area. Once the racers get through here, all that remains is the final area, a short straightaway to the finish. In the final area, each team's total times for the previous areas will be added up, and their starting times will be adjusted accordingly. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Which means the 4th area is their last chance to put themselves at an advantage for the home stretch. Okay. So yeah, they have enough time to, wait. If that's the case, do we have to wait that amount of time for the race to actually start? As if, say, they have to wait around 4 days before they can start. Is that just really a gimmick to make it last till halfway before the second banner comes out? Teams who have been falling behind will want to focus on closing the gap. And those who are doing well will want to try and extend their lead. Best of luck to all of you. Now then, the 4th area itself is a peaceful valley surrounded by 2 great tracts of land. As for why I described it that way, well, I think you'll understand when you see it for yourself. Well, yeah, that's why I said it should have been called Valley C, D, or E. Maybe even F. Possibly G. A picture is worth 1,000 words, as they say. Now let's get the 4th race area started. My, those are certainly some ample hills. Huh, that's odd. That word's not really used to describe land. Why did I use it? I wonder. Yeah, you wonder. I suppose it must be my poetic side making itself apparent. I feel like I've seen these shapes somewhere before. Almost as if... Yes. That's right. This land reminds me of you somehow. Huh, look out. Somebody's firing arrows at us. Evasive maneuvers. Arrows. That kind of looked like Enkidu, to be honest. Or similar. Unfortunately for them, no arrow can touch me. It looks like those were warning shots, but there were certainly a lot of them. Who are you? Oh no. Artemis. That's Artemis. Oh boy. And there's so many of them. What the? Hold it. This is Artemis Valley. You can't go through it willy-nilly. Okay, that's why it's a valley. She has the same proportions as the valley. Now I know why Atalanta acted like that. I guess she couldn't say no to her boss. I more or less had an idea of why the usually serious Atalanta took on a role like that. But Senpai, look at how many Artemises there are. What's going on? Is it that much of a surprise? She's a god too, you know. It looks like she possesses the concept of prolificity. I'm sure it's not too big a deal for her to make temporary copies of herself. Okay, but why is she doing that? Oh, that is probably a countermeasure. Haven't you noticed? Come to think of it, something does seem off here. Artemis doesn't seem quite like herself somehow. Almost like there's something important missing. Odeon. There we go. She's missing Odeon. looks like there's something else on top of that other hill. Oh god. Now they're mass producing these as well. So many fuzzies. Well, hello there, young ladies. I'd find some other path if I were you, trust me. It's in your best interests. Oh my me. Oh, the young lady. There you are. Give us back our darlings. I'm afraid it's not that simple. First, we get a bunch of goddesses going around, and little bears dressed as hunters. What the hell, guys? Don't talk about us like we're bugs. Alright, I suppose I can explain. Take a look at all those darlings there. There's each slightly different from my real darling. Now that I look closer, I see what you mean. One is holding his club in one hand. One's ears are shaped differently. Feels like a game of spot the differences. Only one of those darlings is my real darling. I'm here to find out where he is. I mean, I can tell you that right now. It's the one who was just talking. Now that I say that out loud, it almost sounds like it's a trial to prove how true our love is, doesn't it? At any rate, I may have had more mess to deal with all the darlings. But they're still very quick runners. So, that's why I'll let you all pass through my valley if you find my real darling and return him to me. Otherwise, I'll hit you with so many amore mio that you'll never make it through. I'm a goddess asking for your help. Surely you'll complete this trial of love for me, won't you? I'm not sure I understand the point of having others complete the trial for you. To begin with, how did this even happen? Why are there so many Oreons right now? That's what I'd like to know too. Well, I suppose that while I was lovingly squeezing Darling, I might have ended up squeezing too hard because the thing under our feet was the same. So I might have got caught in that before one thing led to another, I guess. I have no idea what that meant. If you don't get it, you don't get it. But we at least know for sure now that this place is Artemis's Valley, yeah? Bountiful pair of hills indeed. Aren't they all been called Twin Peaks? Well, she is a goddess at the end of the day, so I guess her divinity rubbed off. Incidentally, I think they might actually be there to keep Orion from escaping. Tell me something. Why do you remain in this area? Well, we'd love to leave, but we're helpless against these boobs. We're only men after all. These warm, soft hills are the best. I could cling to them all day. It would seem these bears are not talking in a maternal, nurturing sense. I've forbid such uncouth language, whether it comes from the lips of man or bear. Oh, a bloodlust. They got away again. Come on, everyone. Hurry up and catch my real darling. That's right. Welcome to Artemis Valley. Look out for the fierce bow-wielding Artemises guarding it. While rangers comply with this fickle goddess is difficult to request, but power their way through on onslaught of her arrows. It's time to see how this final race plays out. Everyone on your marks. Get set. Go! I'll take the Quicks, and Neots, and the Buster Octanes. Yes, I only memorized the Buster Octanes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hello there. Aw, dang it. Currently, Antonio Alter and Nero are both tied with Nito and Shahrazad. Zaid. However you want to freaking say her name. Oh, and Helena. Why are those three tied? Well, either way, as per usual, we gotta help out the one I want to help out. No, you don't have the craft essence for this freaking event, really. Whatever, it's level 20s. Sunzong, come on out.
夏の魔物が
Orion,
目を
A,
覚ま
B,
し
or
たので
C? I don't really see anything up top. I don't see Orion either.
楽しみです。ミスそれでいいんだ。狙い撃ちです。アバンチュール。
So close. Alright, do that.
楽しみです。優雅に決めますかも。フリー。
Down, and then we can go to the final enemies. Okay, it wasn't gonna go down, but thankfully Tamamo got a crit. God Orion, 56,000. Greatly increase NP and increase NP strength for yourself. Dang. Well, alright
裏
then.
打ちはしません。
Increase
見
damage.
てくださいますまさにバケーション
And now, Sun's
遠慮は
on.
しませんとも。それでいいんだ。
Maybe we can get your Noble Phantasm up if you can greatly increase. Unless that greatly increase gives 50%, we ain't doing it. Oh ho ho, hello! I haven't seen Sung Sung's Noble Phantasm in the longest time. 5 elements, mountain, Buddha, palm.
優雅に決めますかも。
Let's do this thing.
御仏の数見せてあげる。5秒間シャトニュレーション。
Hell yeah! Destroy that mountain. These plump mountains over there. It's perfectly fine.
ではでは泳ぎに参りましょう。
I didn't even notice till I literally said that, but they're actually in the background of fighting. Oh, jeez. Alright, how's this race coming out?
レースに戻るぞ。早く乗り込め。今度はヨガサポートか。まあそれも良い。お手並み拝見といこう。
I love the combination of those two, but yeah. 459. 159. So, like, are they supposed to be all the way down here? Because everyone else is in line. These two are they going around the mound? This is literally a short and sweet goal, too. You literally just have to go through the middle. Slide your way through, like Helena is trying to do, and then you can reach the goal. Pretty straightforward. But yeah, with that, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, where we will be trying to find our way through Artemis's giant mounds. No, thought I'd say that. And trying to reach the goal. And who knows, maybe by the time this is out, the second bandit will be? Well, I mean, this is going to take a fairly decent amount of time. Another day and a half, possibly, maybe 2. Possibly. So yeah, till then, see you guys later.